Yeah, we in here. We're gonna let it fill up. I'm gonna roll up and we're gonna get started. Me, Easy, and Thoth read a couple of chapters last night, so we a little bit ahead. But yeah, we're gonna let this fill in. I'm gonna roll up and we're gonna get started. Anybody see the game last night? Anybody see the game last night? Yeah, we gonna get in. We're still in the same book. Probably read about 4 or 5 chapters this morning. Or this rising. Yeah, peace, peace, peace. What you eating? Popcorn? Yeah, about 3 minutes. We're gonna jump right into it in 3 minutes. Tap the screen, Daddy, share the live. Daddy. What? Ugh. Yeah, I got the Land of Mars. Yeah, I got all of them. Bass got books, brother. Daddy. 7. Daddy. What? Go watch TV. Go. Go wake your mama up. Go. Wake her up. Yeah, I got the map, the Mars. I got the navigator across the ice wall, and this shit fire too. But yeah, we in here. I'm gonna roll up, and we're gonna get started. We're gonna jump right in. Damn, not even one like so far. Jeez, not even one screen tap. Damn, I showed you 4 quick books. Ain't even got one screen tap. That's. Oof. Oh, one. Who's the smart ass that gave me one? What? Good job. Put it on the floor. Or put it back. Who's the smart ass that gave me one like? I asked for one like and somebody gave me one like. It stinks. It stinks. Ew. Peace, Swinyo. That was you, 7. You gave me that one light. I can't be mad. I asked for one. Yeah, we about to get into to this. I'm about to roll up 3 minutes, and we're gonna get straight into it. Natalia, quit. Hey, go watch TV. Yeah, appreciate that. You jump started it. Yeah, share the live. Tap the screen. We about to get started in a second. We had a fire live. I came on here yesterday evening. I had to cook, so I needed something to do. So me, Easy, and Thoth were reading out of this book yesterday. But yeah, appreciate joining me on Bass Got Books, 3rd edition. Season 1, episode 4? That's what we're gonna call it. Season 1, episode 4. Yeah, 7. 7, we in here. I tried to share it to you. I'm gonna have to just message you a regular message, 7. So when I share my screen, you pop up one of the first ones. So I'm gonna have to just message you some lollygag shit. Yeah, we back, 7. Bass got books. Put a fishing rod with a fish, and you can hear me, so we can continue to read right now. Appreciate that, Justin Robertson, 94, for that follow. Yeah, y'all can hear me. I, I was gonna say pour up, roll up, but shit, it's too early to be pouring up. Peace, K. Rita. Peace, daughter of the Most High. David, Seven Son, Aquarian, AJ, Seven, Steven. Peace, everybody. But yeah, we gonna jump right in. That's a fact. If you pulling up this early, yeah, you're alcoholic. You said that Star Wars world, except it is called Alderaan. Oh wow, and this is called Aldebaran. That's crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you, Seven. I never seen Star Wars before or Star Trek. Los, my brother, we in here. We in here, Los. But yeah, I haven't started yet. Yeah, I never seen Star Wars. I told you when I was younger, I'm the younger brother, so I used to have to watch whatever my brother wanted when we was young. So yeah, I never seen Star Wars, but I seen that whack ass wrestling and Charmed and all them raggedy shows. But yeah, peace everybody. I'm a huge Star Wars and trust. I'm gonna have to watch it because I keep hearing everybody talk about it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it. Well, then in Britain by rising peasants. But yeah, we're gonna go on and get it in. Appreciate everybody for being here for season one, episode four of Bass Got Books. But uh, we in this we in this book. Yeah, they always control the TV. We in this, and we're gonna start chapter 12. It says, let me show the land masses. Star Wars is good. See, yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it. I'll probably watch it today with my daughter. But yeah, everybody, we're about to just jump in. Y'all like my chip bag clamp. But yeah, here we go. Trying to get my British accent. And Aldebaran B. We're just gonna say B or A whenever we see that name because I'm gonna start stuttering. In Aldebaran B live the Taurinos or Taurines, and they have a great relation to what you know from past stories like the Minotaur, that monster with a bull's head and a human body. That monster with a bull's head and a human body. Uh, what is it, Fatty? You okay? It says, with a bull's head, the Taurinos are a faithful reflection of that representation. And if we dig deeper, peace, true, peace, true. And it says, if we dig deeper, come on, if we dig deeper, we could find a direct relation between the Taurinos and human beings in the past resets. Some stories of the giants confirm that the Taurinos fed on human flesh. But in recent times, the Taurines proved to be benevolent beings who were able to end the custodial rule a very long time ago. Well, you see, nobody beats custodians, but they were able to beat the custodians before.
Bro.
Nothing, wake it, bake it, read it, because the baby in my lap, she already annoying me.
Keep reading because right now you're actually doing a good job.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna continue to read. I'm trying to get like 4 or 5 chapters done today. All right. Appreciate that share, Dale. That share, Dale Jackson. Appreciate that. What? Go watch TV, baby. Go watch TV. Go wake your mama up. Say, wake up. Since then, they are not well regarded by the races that dominate within this great dome, since they have saved several races and species that were about to become extinct, even though those races had not been able to develop their full potential due to the attacks of the parasites already mentioned. What? I'm gonna have to read off screen real quick. Excuse me. Come on. Due to the attacks that were already mentioned, their genetic material has been modified several times, but they have not been able to modify their empathy and love for life in other worlds. It should be noted that at the beginning of their development, this was not the case. For that reason, great wars were carried out within their territory. What? Sit down. No, your mama's gonna make you breakfast in a second. They are carnivorous beings only, and nowadays they can be found scattered. You already had one. Give you one of these, okay? They are carnivorous beings only, and now, and now they can be found scattered in several other circle environments. Ooh, y'all seen Big Josh, didn't y'all? Jeez, the reflection. Good Lord.
It's all right,
Uh,
bro.
Daughter of the Most High said, "What about Anakim?" I could show you real quick, just from a different book. Screenshot that Daughter of the Most High. Yeah, man bun with no shirt on. Yep, married to somebody rich. But yeah, Daughter of the Most High. Screenshot there, you'll find out who the Anakim are. Move to the right.
You see, Anakin was born without a father, bro. He was born like Jesus, bro.
Hey, and yesterday I told you I read a couple of what you call it, like a couple of chapters, and there was one that talked about white winged beings. I think it was this one, the Neptunians. I think I'll have to go back and look. After I read the book, I'm gonna make a couple of videos to you know, a couple of videos that describes this book. But yeah, there was one that was talking about the Nephilim and the white winged giants, and then it just made me think about the Anakim.
I need some more information on them because like to be in a place with Tarians, that's a little weird.
I bought different pages, and it describes the same thing. This one is only like 60 pages, so I'm waiting on that one to come in to see if it's more descriptive of the different races. But
What they say about the what they say about the circle environments and the flood.
they ain't really talking about no flood yet. I don't think they've mentioned a flood yet.
Even in the previous chapters that you read before
Yeah,
this one?
even in the previous chapters, there wasn't no mentions of a flood.
What the fuck? All right. Did you already pass the land of Earth?
No, I have not.
Oh, well, shit.
Yeah. Now there was some like some land masses that had like a place called America too, or Europa. Actually, there's a couple of places that's named Europa, like in different land masses. I'm gonna go back over the pictures in a little bit, but this one's gonna be good because we're gonna get somewhere. We're gonna get somewhere with this one. But it said, they are carnivorous beings. Oh, my bad, Swindell. You got anything to say, buddy?
Oh, I was just listening. I was gonna say to Seven that I'm glad he peeped that out with Anakin, right? And then his dad was Darth, was it Darth Plagueis? So he's like half alien, yo.
Yes, sir.
Um, so yeah, I'm just here for the conversation, brother, and
Oh,
the gems.
okay, okay. Yeah, I just didn't want to be rude. I thought you had something to say, but yeah, y'all more than welcome to sit up here. Shit, we good.
I appreciate it.
Hey,
But yeah, they are carnivorous beings. They can only be found. They can be found scattered in several other circle environments. They are also beings that were dedicated from the beginning to spiritual development. Although they have knowledge and expertise, they have been Anakim giants for a while, have shared their technology and wisdom with us, and have helped us a lot to survive after the Great War. And the Great War is in quotations. Look, and then the Anakim. All right, folks. You know, Baz got books, and you know, peace, Pablo. You know, Baz got books. So they talking about these people. Whole different book, whole different series, different author, and look, they mentioning the same people.
can you read from that quote where it says something about Cain and Abel?
Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me find it. Okay, I see it. Some researchers, I can read the whole thing actually. Uh, the Anakim are reported to be very tall, somewhere between 9 and 11 feet. However, according to sources, they are able to interact with humans and blend into human society due to their ability to shrink their molecular structure with their technology, allowing their body size to be quickly reduced. Some researchers link this alleged species to the giants of the Bible, who, you may recall, made it with Cain and Abel in the book of Genesis to evolve the human species as we know it. Some scholars still puzzle over how these two men were able to reproduce without women. These giants are referred to in Hebrew as the Nephilim, who, according to Genesis, made it with generations of humans after the fall in the Garden of Eden. This made researchers speculate who were the original of humans that may be mixed with ET genetics. Although they are still not sure to who the word giants refers. Some people, Mexico and Texas.
I really wouldn't doubt that. I really wouldn't.
And the thing is, you know, most of the people that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 feet tall.
Yeah, you really don't see those people like that unless like you actually meet them in person. But nobody's supposed to see really. Like, what the fuck is that? That's like a 12 foot, 13 foot tall human doing push-ups. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, big deal.
Mm-hmm.
I seen them at
Yeah,
7, and they try to play it off like he wasn't there.
Oh God.
and
It was some buildings or some shit.
and yeah, Los ET extraterrestrial, not outer space, but you know the outer lands. You know that's what I've been. I'm glad you reminded me to say that, Los, because that's what I've been trying to like correlate. When these books are talking about space, but oh, careful, you're gonna fall crazy. Yeehaw! But yeah,
Los,
when it says outer space, we gotta get our mind off of the space up top. While we in Babs got books, we not talking about space, you know, rocket ships and shit. We talking about the outer wall. So appreciate Los for reminding me of that. What? But this is space. This is space right here, which is beyond the ice walls. Let me see if I can get a better picture real quick. This is what we fucking with pretty much. This is what we fucking with when we say the word space. This is what we're talking about. So think about when the planets align.
see that would be the problem. If it's spread out like
But see,
Me too. That's I knew exactly what he was talking.
if we're on a glass dome, right? If there's glass above us, glass, has reflections off of it. So if those places are like full functioning, places, they must have light or electricity or some kind of like thing to see, right? So it could be their lights bouncing off the firmament and it's showing up as like a star or some shit. See what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. That's like in Kingdom Hearts, bro. They see from whatever world you're in, you see the other world as a star.
Hey, over here, seven. Don't be afraid to say nothing because the whole time I might be thinking the same thing, but don't know how to word it. Don't be. We say everything over here, bro. This is a safe space, a comfortable space for all my family.
Hey, we vibing.
I was thinking, if so-called planets align, if that's true, right, then every single environment has to be going through this same planetary shift. Never mind. I got it. Never mind. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna read off screen real quick, but I just want to leave this up so y'all don't see my big belly again. Okay, whether we survive the Great War, it is very common that both giants, Taurians, and Titans, and several other beings are represented in the stories told in their lands as evil beings that feed suffering, or even flesh. Although the latter isn't although the latter in the remote past could be true. That is why the representations of their imposing figures can be rejected in the new humanity. They are beings that can measure up to 4.5 meters in height and are differentiated by the rest of their large horns that are often cut from small that are yeah, they didn't finish the sentence. The rest They are differentiated from the rest by their large horns that are often cut from small. That was weird. Can somebody research how tall is 4.5 meters? I think a meter is like 3 feet. So that should be like a little bit over 12 feet, maybe like 14 feet, I think. So a creature that can measure up to 4.5 meters or about what, 14 feet in height. It says Aldebaran A has animal and plant life, but the Taurians do not want to live in that area because of a violent past where much blood was shed. A great internal war between the beings of the two lands led to the complete extinction of people living there. For that, for that reason, and out of respect for the memory of all those who have lost their lives, it was decided not to use them. Wow, so that place must be like absolutely like booming. We're gonna like absolutely booming with wild ass vegetation. Yeah, 14 feet. There you go, Los. Look, so it said they don't use this one. They don't use this one no more. The A, they live over here because there was too much bloodshed in this one. Shit is crazy. And imagine how much bloodshed it has to be that you don't occupy land because too many beings were unalive. That's crazy. Anyone got anything to say? All right, next chapter it is. Uh, let me. This is a good one. Let me show the map of the next. Yeah, yeah, we getting to the good part. We all heard of Saturn, haven't we? This is getting to the good part. This is getting to like our neighbors, if you think about it, because we right next to Mercury, Pluto, Saturn, Uranus, Jupiter. So all them planets with that name, all those land masses with that name, I think they're surrounding us. I don't think they're far distance. I think they right after the ice wall, close to us. So yeah, we getting into our neighbors. Give me like 3 minutes. I'm gonna get some water. Use the bathroom real quick. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but my stuttering is getting bad. That wake and bake is ridiculous this morning.
Oh, you good, G?
Yeah, I be talking, smoking, so my mouth be getting dry.
That cotton.
Like I,
Huh?
I don't know if y'all get this, but when y'all read and it starts getting interesting, do y'all get like a anxious feeling, like Like let's say when you were younger and you were about to go to like a water park or something like that. You had that like that happy feeling. I get that feeling when I read and I get into good parts, and it make my damn mouth cotton mouth and shit. Hi, you changed the diaper? You're not potty training today? Get back, get back. It's raining. Yeah, just give me 3 minutes. Get back, Natalia. But yeah, give me like 2 minutes. I know what you mean. My vibration gets high. Yeah, my vibration gets high. I get like a little giddy feeling, like an anxious, giddy, excited feeling. That's why yesterday, that's why yesterday I went back on about 5 or 6 o'clock while I was cooking. I went back on, and Easy and Throws was helping me read while I was cooking, but I was still showing the pages because I was anxious to read further on. And that's crazy because we already halfway done with this book, class. We already halfway done with this book. What you doing that for? Don't say that. I'm on live. Say whoop her booty. Don't say beat your ass.
Oh, we at Saturn. Oh,
Huh?
I said we
Really?
at Saturn. I could tell that's the outer realms where like where the waters start to like go down and down and down and shit like that. Because it says the deepest ocean, infinite ocean. All of those actually make a good home for aquatic creatures that are Titan size.
Seven, you just stole the words right out of my fucking mouth, man. Where it says the deepest ocean, but this right here is what really got me. Infinite only means one thing. It never stops growing. It always continues, right? So what if that water mixes in with our waters too? And what if that's like the little passageway to take to go from our world to their world?
Hey, and Bass, peep this out. You saw the waters have separated, right? We have that same thing here, brother. Right? Fresh water, seawater, kind of goes
Yep,
right to the center.
yep. And then you see,
Oh, so
we
y'all
just
thinking
read
like some
about this.
whirlpool type shit.
We just read about this land of Hawaii. I think that's what it said. That's land of Jupiter. So they all what we just read. The last couple of chapters, they all together. But this shit and this shit got me wilding right now. But look at the in Spanish, Japeto would translate to Japheth. What? That's Japheth. That is Japheth in Spanish. Yeah, folks. Miss Miss Mac, I haven't seen you forever. Welcome, Miss Mac. Seven. Let's see. Who ain't? Lawrence. That's a fire name. Stevie J. Pistol Packet Pen. K Real. Tommy Guns. Marcelo Kenyon. Pablo. Nope Nope. Savvy. Appreciate all y'all for joining me on episode
All right, so
4 of Bass
who
Got
knows
Books.
about
Let us know. I don't.
Hyperion got something to do with Atlantis, right? Now, mind you, you're connected to the infinite ocean and your deepest ocean. That
See,
could be
when I
that could
seen
be
that,
another sector. That could be another sector in Saturn.
when I seen that, the first thing that really popped in my head is Hyperborea. Even though
Yes,
it's like the
sir.
same word, Hyperion, I guess you would call it. Where can I get episode 1 through 3? Whew, I do not have a YouTube. Well, I have a YouTube, but it's for fishing. Yeah, I have a YouTube, but it's for fishing, and I don't have no videos on it.
I was
What's
just
up,
about to say
Los?
that. Yeah, I was just about to tell you that from now on, if you want to, you should start downloading your lives and post them on your YouTube for people that miss it.
How you do
Oh
that?
yeah, big facts.
I,
Um,
I,
I think you go back to the live and then you go to download. It should have it on there like simplified after you end the live.
So I seen Natural. He said if it has the watermark, you can't use the video. So how do you take off the watermarks?
I don't know. Me personally, I don't have no watermarks when I post my videos on YouTube. So
Okay.
I don't know. In the videos, and then it has like your TikTok tag. I think you go to
Okay.
your setting. You go to your setting, then you go to your account, and it'll pop up lives or live replays, and then you go there and you can download them.
Okay. I might have to do that. But yeah, my name on YouTube is Real Fat Bass. What a shocker. Actually, no. It's Real Fat Bass dash DEY day. Like the Moors. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna just reply to somebody real quick because I don't know how to bring up the comment. But it's that's funny.
I'm pretty sure you read the Zodiac Law.
Yeah, I got it printed out. I'll show it to you.
Yeah, I see the
Oh
rings
wait,
of
for real? You,
Saturn.
you got the Zodiac Constitution for real?
Yeah. Man,
Oh well, damn.
hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, man. I'm trying to put I'm trying to put this shit into what you call it, but it keeps changing me to like big, like all capitalized, and that's not how it is. There it is. Real fat bastard. That's my YouTube channel. I don't have no videos though. Hold on, seven. I'm gonna pull them out for you real quick. Man, I got like 2 3-inch binders full of like shit that I printed out. Look, I got my own little printer and shit. Hold on. Uh, I'll show you the clock of destiny, but I don't. Hold on. Clock of destiny. That's 1 and 2. Let me see. Give me 1 second. This is a big ass binder. I have to look through. I really don't want to do it, but I have it somewhere. I'll pull it out one day and reserve it for a live. If you don't mind that, Seven. Turn it off. Now paperwork. Yeah, I'll pull it out one day. I have a lot about that. The Zodiac Constitution. Uh,
Hey, real quick before you get started, man.
yeah.
Y'all notice that the rings of Saturn is not iced or green. It's just there.
Hey, if you look at it, it's like hologram. You see, it's like it might be out of gas or water. You see what I'm saying?
hmm That's why I've been looking at the whole time.
I know. I just
And
peeped
then
the
like
difference.
then like you said, these motherfuckers got ice or like greenish. You see what I'm saying? The one up there got
Yo,
ice and green.
what if it's just density and frequencies, like you're saying? Seven said it's like a whirlpool, right? What if that's why it's the color it is, right? Or with the energy it's given off.
Peace, brown sugar.
What if the
Peace, brown sugar,
what if the
sister.
infinite ocean was the first ocean? Because remember, we don't know what the first civilization. It's nice to argue with people about like what rose out of the waters first, but after looking at something like this, we got plenty of oceans that was never even discovered. And remember, we got lands on the outside that we don't even know of yet. So what if the infinite ocean was like the very first ocean?
And as it grew, the lands grew.
What if that place actually had what's that big one tree called? Yggdrasil, the one from Norse mythology.
You got me.
Are you talking about like Asgardian and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, I can see that.
So like, what if those waters like actually separated into like different territories, and these territories we all know of is known as like realms and worlds and shit like that, but they're all connected by this water.
Lee said like primordial waters.
Yes, I'm sure if you go into those oceans out there, there's no sunlight, there's no flashlights, there's no light out there. It's just darkness and water.
Exactly.
That's fucking wild. that's, that's fucking wild. Just pitch black. Like like does the overall dome, like I believe everybody is inside this dome, but each landmass have their own dome, but we're overall inside of a bigger dome. Um, so that means like the bigger dome doesn't have like a sun or a moon, and the only ones that do have suns and moons are like the smaller domes, because these motherfuckers is
So you
traveling way too much to not have no light.
Big facts. So you think the ones without the domes, you think they can actually see 2020?
Uh, let's look at the picture real quick. Hold on, cause that's a good fucking question. Give me 1 second. Hey, Losen Sueño, feel free to jump into this, cause he's asking me questions and I'm getting stumped on them. But
Well, my questions is right there on par with seven. I feel like we resonating at the same right now. You know what I mean? I feel like within the own, I think it's within the firmament. I don't think that's on the outside. Like you claiming. So
see, like you see how everything is.
Exactly.
Oh, beautiful! You gotta have your rain jacket on. It's raining. I'm sorry. Peace, David. Peace, David. But yeah, like I was saying, you see all these things are like, perfect, like a perfect circle. So there has to be domes around them, if not ice walls. But I believe overall we got a big ass dome, and then each one had its own dome. If that makes sense, to have their, because on, let me see if I can find it. On one of these chapters, it said that one of these creatures had like a lot of war on their land, and like years after the war they began to like die at a young age because all the weaponry and all the radiation from all the weapons decreased the value of their atmosphere.
That
hey,
sounds
Bat.
familiar.
Hey, Bass. I had a quick question. We
What's
have
up?
somebody to comments asking if you have an actual copy of the map. Sorry, not a hard copy, but an actual copy of the map.
Like it's in a you can probably type it in on Google.
Yes, type it in the chat for her so she can find it on.
All right, can anybody do that?
Let me go step away and fix my coffee.
Yeah, 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 no problem. Let's just sit up here with us. But
Hazelnut, French vanilla,
Nah, just regular today.
my nigga.
yeah, Reeby or Rebby. If you want, you can screenshot this. And then the first word right here, type that into Google and just add map, and that map should show up. But I'm gonna try to get a good picture for you, because I see you new to my page and I want to return visitor. So and everything. A nice screenshot. But my arms are getting tired. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ugh. Just did not know where to get the map. Yeah,
Okay,
Google. Yeah, Google would be fine, I think.
so I got a question, right? And like I want people to think about this for a good little bit. They said in the Bible that the sky gonna fall. And King Kong, you see the same shit with the dome where he threw where Kong threw the tree, made a spear at the motherfucker and threw it at the dome. The Hunger Games. She shot an arrow up into the sky, turned it to the dome, and everything like that. So, like with all that, do someone think that if we were able to see like the biggest dome, you think that'll like be like one of the biggest wake up calls?
Uh, the previous chapter said that these motherfuckers. Nice. Me kiss. Me kiss. Wow, I like the kisses. Mwah. Wow. Bye. I love you. Have fun. See you later. Hey, peace. Weirdo. I'm sorry. We got screenshot information. I'm sorry, y'all. My daughter was going to the store, so.
Oh, you good,
But
brother?
yeah. As you were saying, Seven. On a previous page, it said like re-ask that question because re-ask that question, please.
You think if we was to lose this dome and see the biggest dome, do you think the atmosphere and stuff like that would be different? Our consciousness levels and everything?
So like I was trying to find, there are some to reach this level of consciousness to share knowledge. They share knowledge and weapons with us. They know that we won't extinct ourselves, pretty much. So the people that's preventing it is the custodians and the Anunnaki are preventing us from reaching that consciousness.
That makes
So
sense.
and
We
like I
are
said,
electromagnetic beings.
each one of these land masses has their own their own atmosphere that is set for how their body is. And I think Swenya was here yesterday. It said here, look, I flipped right to it. So I was reading the which they say the color of Mars, if you think about it. But every other map, it doesn't have that red. You see what I'm saying? But it says, listen to this. It said, contact with humans happened on the known Earth long ago, exactly 3 resets or reboots ago. They show clear hostility to almost all other races. Even had several conflicts with the custodians. We are the known Earths, like America and shit like that. Exactly 3 resets or reboots ago. Come on now.
That's mighty specific.
Most of these shits are like, if you would somebody said it yesterday, if you was to close your eyes, right, and just listen, you would think they're talking about Earth. All the descriptions. It doesn't matter what landmass they're talking about, all of the descriptions, you would feel like they're talking about Earth. Someone said that yesterday, and I said, God dang, you right.
Oh yeah, it was tough. Remember?
Yeah,
You were
Thoth
saying,
said that. Yep.
yep.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Because they said my voice, they fucking with my voice.
Oh, I can hear you, brother.
Oh, we can
Yeah,
hear you, but it is
yeah. Your
glitchy.
voice was glitching for me earlier. Your voice was glitching earlier, but now it's straight on my end. They have to sit through it a little bit.
Right,
uh,
Los.
that land of Jupiter though. What if that land looks the way it looks on the map because they used all of their resources. You know how they always say about Mars? They're like, we used up the resources. That's why it looked like that. What if they use up all the resources there and now this is where they, they leaving there to come to other Earths and to do what they supposed to do or whatever.
Hey, Los,
Hey,
that's a
look,
good assessment. Hey, remember you read that Bass? You said that they were constantly in conflict, G. Remember? You were talking about that.
yeah, yeah. I'll actually, if y'all don't mind, I'll actually read this one real quick. It's not long at all.
Okay,
But Los,
cool.
but
Yeah,
this
the
is
land of Europa. Hmm. Zeus and Europa. That's not a coincidence at all.
shit. And like I said, why is this land like like when you first glance at it, the thing you think of is like radiation or like poison land. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's the
the
first thing you think
wasteland.
of.
Yeah, Mad Max.
Ignorance is a bliss. Thanks, Fingers McGee. Welcome to Bass Got Books. I guess ignorant people have books, huh? But yeah, we're gonna read this real quick, Los, since you pointed it out, if you don't mind.
Definitely, I want to know this.
All right. It says, in this huge circle environment, we find several lands, and each of them have different ways of life. The natives, the natives of this land identify with their birthlands and are clearly divided among themselves. There being great wars in the past between different factions of the same race. Who that sound like?
Hmm.
Us. Hey, y'all close your eyes and listen to this, and I guarantee you think this is America or this the known lands. It says they live in almost constant internal warfare. This is due to the influence of the Anunnaki when they invaded their lands in an early age. The vast majority and those who rule today are in the center, their core, called or known as Land of Zeus. According to the history that could be gathered from this interesting world, is that one of the high ranking Anunnaki leaders lived or still lives in these lands, along with the leaders of the Jupiter lands. Both the Zeus born and the Europeans, both the Zeus born and the Europeans currently rule and have other parts of the population. I'm not gonna even try to fuck with these words, but y'all see them, screenshot and learn about them if you want to. But
Tebe, Asta,
Tebe,
Adra,
I,
Ara,
Adrastia,
Adrastia, Alara.
Alara, Amalthea,
Yes, sir.
Ganymede,
Yes, sir.
Callisto,
Yes, sir.
Ursa, and Pandia.
Yes. Good job.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. In constant conflict with each other, using the division to be able to continue ruling and manipulating the rest of the civilization. You see that using the division, media, social media, TV, using the division to be able to continue ruling and manipulating the rest of the civilizations. Special mention for Matisse. These lands are used only by the leaders, and no other beings can enter without their permission. They are beings with great development in destructive weapons for attack and defense, and have almost no spiritual development. They are based on a hierarchy pyramid instituted early by the Anunnaki. Pyramids are found almost everywhere in these lands of this world as a flag of clear control by this parasitic race. Contact with humans happened on the known earth long ago. Exactly, exactly, exactly 3 resets or reboots ago. Contacts with humans happened on the known Earth long ago, exactly 3 resets or reboots ago.
And
They
now you
show
see where
clear,
Martians got their thinking.
mhm. And it says they show clear hostility to almost all other races. Even had several conflicts with the custodians. Peace, Dave.
Yeah, peace,
What
peace.
it do, Dave?
Peace, brother.
Yeah. I kind of just figured it out. Like just reading all this, it just made me think about something, which I don't know if it got anything to do with this, but I figured out who the serpent was. The serpent is Inky. Inky is a serpent, and Lil is a ox bull type of ordeal.
Yes, sir. I was waiting for someone to get that.
See,
Yeah,
I
but
like.
even
Go
Zachariah
ahead, Dave.
Sitchin
I'm sorry.
mentioned that as well.
You said who?
Sitchin, Zachariah Sitchin.
Ah, hmm. I got them books. Damn, I gotta open them up.
Appreciate you, Twan. I'm not too
Appreciate you,
familiar with
Twan.
I'm not too familiar with his works, but from what I do know, it gives
Man,
a good
thanks, Sister
description of
Sis.
what the Anunnaki went through, how they created the Sumerians, and other things of that nature.
I'm
So
very
like
familiar with
Inky
them.
and Enki and Enlil or Anunnaki. What's up, Twan?
What's that?
Shit, reading. We reading. What's up, buddy?
I got 5 of his books right here. I got all 7 of them. I need to find the other ones.
Hey,
I
Twan,
done
do
read
something
all.
for me. Hey, Twan, do
I done
something
read
for me
all
real
these
quick.
like 3 times.
Throw him back up there. Throw him back up there. Let him get a quick screenshot of him.
Oh, oh shit! I ain't know. This is
Oh
when
yes.
time began. This is actually book 5. Book 1 is the
Oh, don't make
12th
me bring
planet.
mine up.
That's the Lost Realm.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, hey, Twan,
Yo,
read 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 something from chapter 3 in that book,
which one?
The Lost Realms.
All right, the Lost Realms. Did y'all know that Christopher Columbus used to sleep with Ponce de Leon?
Hey, Twan, I got the other half of the book that you looking for. I got the other half that you looking for right here.
You said,
Yo, y'all
"Oh
holding out.
yeah, the end." Of, oh, you got all of them. The Stairway to Heaven, the 12 Planet Here. That's 1 and 2. My guy, yeah. Hey, let me tell y'all something, bro.
Hold on, Los. Give me 10 seconds.
Let me let me
Hold
let
it
me
up
let me
for
tell
10
y'all
seconds.
something.
Screenshot that.
Yeah, yeah, Los. Hold. Los got them all. The complete Earth Chronicles. Yeah, I read all. I read the Earth Chronicles. I read all them books twice.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm jealous as fuck right now.
I read all of them
Right?
twice. Oh, here
You
go
got
another
all of
one
them.
too. Here go now. This one is a very
Hold on,
interesting
Twan. Hold on,
book.
Twan. Hold on, Twan. Hold it up for like 7 seconds so everybody can
Go ahead.
screenshot it.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Hey, Los, you coming back up too? I got to screenshot them books too.
This is called the Anunnaki's Final Warning to Earth and Their Return in 2022.
All right. I'm gonna go back to Los screen. I need to screenshot his. Scoot back a little bit, Los. Uh huh. See, y'all not
Somebody
gonna get
said,
this
"Move it
nowhere
over,
else.
Slim."
Y'all not gonna get this nowhere else but Bass got books. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do for our family. We show our collection so everybody can get this knowledge.
I can't find my End of Days, my book 1. I can't, man. I'm moving able to find them, but well, I'll get the copies of them. I will say this, gentlemen. I was never the same after I got my hands on them tablets. Never the same. And I read every single book. I read every single Earth Chronicle book with the Bible open. Every book.
Start
And listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. To be honest with you, it actually enhanced the Bible to a certain degree. I can't believe I just said that. But it actually enhanced, well, the Old Testament, I'm going to say. It
Oh,
enhanced it to a certain degree because it gave credence to some stories that I just had questions about. But come to find out, the tablets is the extended version of the condensed ones that we read in the Bible. Plain and simple.
and
Period.
what's
There's no
crazy
other way
is that
around
it's
it.
just it's just a family story, and we and other people just got caught up in the bullshit. Like it happens in other
Yo,
realms. It
this
like
shit
it
is
that
about
shit
two
literally
brothers
happens.
who can't get along, y'all. You can't make this shit up. We are only here because of two brothers that couldn't get along, and the rest of the people was like, you know what? I ain't doing this shit no more.
So y'all putting
God,
me on books. Hey,
Appreciate the gifts.
Yes.
Lance
Thank
always through.
yeah, Cain and Abel, Zeus versus his brother. Like if his brother's
And
going
Cain and
against
Abel were
Zeus,
not twins.
they weren't. They were cousins.
They were not twins.
you. Hey, them boys weren't even related. I did a whole live yesterday about it. I'm gonna do it today too before I go to work. But them boys ain't even
Do
related.
that.
They got two
They
different
not even.
daddies. Well,
They
I
got
just
they
two
got the
whole
same.
different daddies.
They got the same mama. They got the same mama, but they got different daddies though.
oh, so they was cousin.
Oh, damn,
Yeah,
damn.
they got different brothers. Yeah, they not. Yeah, they not even. Yeah, people got the big eyes. Like what? No, Cain and Abel ain't even twins, y'all.
Yeah,
It's
they got
just some
two dads.
bullshit. They not twins. In the Tower of Babel, they never built shit to go up. They was building something for motherfuckers to
Well,
come down.
hold on, Twan. Hold on.
Big
I
fact.
don't want to confuse people. I don't want to confuse people because I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna teach you this one too. They were twins.
My
They were
fault.
just super fecundation twins. Super fecundation is when a woman can get pregnant by two men at the same time. So Eve got pregnant by the quote unquote serpent, which is Inky that we know about, and she got pregnant by Adam. So in that, it gave them super fecundation twins,
You
but they
know,
don't look.
that's that CIA document of the Adam and Eve story. You know it got. You know it's. It says that Eve was actually Adam's daughter.
I put the food in
Yeah, I got them documents. I read that too. Yeah, it's twisted.
Yeah,
I just don't
Oh,
want
that
I
was for
don't want to
real.
confuse people yet with that much yet. But it's twisted when you.
Yeah,
it's
it's in the
real
government file.
crazy.
Oh, that was for real.
Yeah. You
I
what?
don't think
Hell
that's
yeah, I
real,
got the
but
CIA document from out of FOIA.
yeah,
Yeah, I got it.
it's in the government file.
That's wild.
I thought I was tripping when I was reading.
what heteropaternal super fecund, fecundation twins?
Super
I'm gonna have to
fecundation.
research that shit.
Hey, Twan, you know who dropped it first? That I seen dropped it was Patience.
Bruce Edwin Rodriguez, evangelist Edwin Rodriguez. Let's be respectful. This guy smoking his head off. You don't. We don't need to say like that. Mods are active in here. I just want to say, and they have every right to just gone. But let me do a quick promo,
We're not
fellas.
gonna say that the. Sorry, dude.
Let me do a quick promo. Appreciate everybody for joining me, on this beautiful day. Thank you for joining me on Bass Got Books. Thank you for the likes, the shares, and the gifts. And I appreciate the gifts for my panel as well. This is a heavy hitting panel, so I got one more spot. Feel free. Vargas, you can come up here, buddy. I love to hear you talk, especially when we talk about connections to the Bible. But yeah, I appreciate y'all joining me on Bass Got Books. But go ahead, anybody.
Dave, I love that map, man. Oh, and host, thank you for having me up. Oh God, this is my first time being in your live. Thank you for having me up.
No, I appreciate it, Antoine. I'll be looking at you. I'll be hearing what you got to say. So it's an honor. It's an honor to have you up on here. You're a heavy hitter. Los a heavy hitter. I got some heavy hitters up on here, and I'm little old me. So it's an honor to have all of y'all up here.
Do anybody find it weird how many people know you but you don't know them?
Look, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be real because Bass like to do this, but Bass like to do this this modest thing. Bass, you doing your thing too, man. You came up from a few following and supporters. Now you done broke the 2,000, and you just gonna keep rising, man. So you are a heavy hitter too. You just got started
Appreciate
late.
it,
That's it.
Yes, sir.
man. It was because of you. Like I got the books, but I just I stutter and I fumble on words and shit like that. But you told me like, man, fuck that. I do it too. I said, man, if he do it, I could do it. So I just started going live just because of like, you kept pressuring me to do it. So
And
man,
you
this
know
is
what?
this is glory to you, my brother.
And you know what, Bass? We all do it. I do it a lot too. But sometimes
Dave,
when
why
I'm
you sound like you under the water?
my
It's his
headphone,
mic.
I gotta buy a new headphone, bro. Sorry.
Hey, Dave, listen, I'm gonna bless your game. Listen, I'm gonna bless you. I'm gonna bless your game. Hold on, I'm about to show you what I'm gonna bless your game. I got
But
some.
go ahead, Dave. You said it was all of us. What you were saying? While he looked for those headphones.
Yeah, I was saying that we all do
Which
it.
one you
I
want?
all right. What is it though? Oh, headphones?
These the Galaxy Samsung Buds Live, bro.
The black, bro.
Man, these are
Ooh, them things
$160
lit.
Bluetooths, bro.
Boy, that's love right there, D.
Hey, if you for real, man, I thank you and I appreciate you. On this live, everybody seeing me thanking you before I even got it.
Man, go get them blacks. Go on, grab them black ones, man. Go ahead.
I got the black ones in my ear. What you talking about? I'm using the black ones now.
You
That's
sound
these
good.
Galaxy earbuds live, bro. I got you to hey, text me your address. I'll mail them out to you today, fam. Oh God,
Thank you.
oh, I got you.
I appreciate it. All right, cool.
Man, if y'all not already, go follow Antoine. Go follow David, Seven, Los, Sueño. But make sure you look at their profile because I know every single one has at least two profiles. So make sure you go look at all of them shits because this is what we do for family right here.
Hey, I got a Dell Latitude 3442. I had to open it up though to make sure I, bought some shit off a pallet. But they brand spanking new. It's a Dell 3440 Latitude. You know what I'm saying? If y'all need a,
Let me go
it's a
and send you
I.
my address to that one since you just out here
Yeah,
Santa Clausing
yeah, they
today.
some i5s.
That's what's up. I'll send you mine too, Twan.
No, I got some other laptops that I am gifting, but they for my class though.
Antoine.
I don't be doing no playing, my nigga.
Yeah, you do like securities and stuff like that, right? Like what's it called? Go on and promote yourself real quick while
I
I'm
don't
rolling
promote.
up.
Nah, I ain't in your. Nah, I promote myself in my own lives. I don't do
Yeah,
that on people's shit. I
no,
be
go
trying
ahead.
not to.
Go ahead. I'm rolling up right now before I read, so go ahead. Let the folks know what you do.
Yeah,
Do a
I need
quick
to do the
Roll
brief.
it if
same
you got
thing.
it. Roll it if you got it. Don't pull it if you got it.
Shit,
It's too early.
shit.
Yeah, too early for that, Los.
Yeah, man. No, so well, first let me do it. I got a couple testimonies. I got actually a white lady in my class. She just got $111,000 check, man, from the Treasury Department from an audit that she did about almost 4 months ago. Another gentleman got a $27,000 check. Lolita, she got a voucher for her house. Oh, Jed, another white dude, Jed, he got another voucher for his crib. Well, for him and his brother house. So I teach people how to do W-4 sandwiches, and I teach people how to create revocable living trusts and put LLCs as trustees instead of a person, which is a chess move beyond. Y'all don't even. That's a hell of a power move. And but the trust is put in place because it represents you as a living person because you technically dead on paper. And since the IRS is one of your trustees over your Sesta K trust, you you have to go through you have to utilize a trust to represent you as a real person because the IRS could only deal with you in your fiction. They bound by UCC. So by them bound by UCC, they only correspond with you as a dead entity. So you use trust to communicate with other trust, which represents the living. So it's quite different. But once you understand that concept, you'll man, you'll understand what you are as opposed to who you are.
And
Oh,
if you want any more information, you got to go to his page.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
Thank you.
Bass, you ain't done rolling yet?
Yeah, I'm done rolling.
Okay,
I
I
ain't
just,
even started because I was rolling my mouth. I was rolling, running my mouth. I'm gonna start now.
hey, hey, I was just checking out your skills. That's it, you know, because true rollers would have been done by the time that sentence was over. I'm just checking the skills.
Hey, that's why I said
Didn't do you
I gave
like
him
that?
three
No,
minutes.
man. Come
I
on.
gave him 3 minutes. I was done in like 45 seconds, but I already gave him the 3 minutes. I had to let him finish the three. You know, a little self promotion. You know how I do over here. You know, I give everybody promotion over here. Let's see.
Yeah, you know.
Uh,
If you need help
hey
with some
Twan,
followers too, I can help you with the followers too. I can either
I
give you
don't.
bots or I can give you organic ones. It don't matter.
I don't care about none of that. I got 1,000 to go live. That's all I cared about.
But see, that's the thing though. You could lose them too and not be able to go live. So you want about 8, 9 thousand. So you ain't never got to add it, bro.
Hey, there you go. There you go, Twan.
I
I'll hit you
appreciate
up.
the offer. Yeah, I might take you up on that offer, but I'm really good. I don't want to be famous. I just
Oh,
want to
what's
read.
no? I don't see
Hey,
you, Rocky. What's up, Rocky? What's up, baby? I did not see you. On God, I didn't. I've been
seven,
running my mouth.
seven, you got the same, seven, you got the same damn gash in the middle of your head that I do, bro. This shit crazy as fuck. I'm just looking at that motherfucker. Hold on. Bruh, the fuck? What kind of goddamn, nigga, what the hell kind of damn Twilight Zone this shit is?
Somebody said they want me to give
That's
them the instructions on how to
weird.
make the fascists.
That's weird.
Crack my head open. That sounds like bad.
Yeah, I'm out here
Say,
smoking real quick. I'm gonna get back to reading in a second. That's. I'm just letting everybody do their thing. You know, that's why I gave Antoine the promotion time and everything. But yeah, just anybody got anything to say before we get back in there? I'm gonna finish reading that Lands of Jupiter. Then we're gonna start that chapter 16. So
And since you let me do a little promotion, if
Twan,
you ever want to come to class, I'm gonna give it to you half off, bro.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Cause,
Hey, Dave, DM me your
Anunnaki.
address, Dave.
hey, look, the reason why I let you get the
For
promotion
sure, I
time is
got it.
because I told you I fuck with that kind of information. Look, I printed off 1,000 pages. Look, it's every
All
single,
hell
it's
the
every.
Anunnaki.
Offered Antoine. I'm gonna take you up on that shit one day.
All hell in Leo.
But yeah, if nobody got nothing to say, we're just gonna get back into this book. Another quick
Repent to the
promotion, real quick.
Anunnaki.
Um, Appreciate everybody for being here on season 1, episode 4 of Vast Got Books. Appreciate all the gifts,
What's up,
the
patience?
likes, and most of all, thank you for being here. Let me, put you on to some of the books that I have. Hey, Pablo, I said I was going to do this last night. I'm gonna hold you. I'm a man of my word. But let's go give Pablo's son 41 follows because he had my damn mind working while I was watching the game last night, and all he needs is 41 followers to go live. So let's give Pablo's son 41 followers.
Where
We got
he at?
69 in here. He in the comments. Pablo's son, come to the front of the class, please.
Oh, I fucks with
I just
him.
follow.
I fucks with him. I followed him.
I
He
thought
be
y'all
on.
Yeah,
already
he
knew
be in
him.
all our lives.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
Yeah, he
Pablo
be
be
bro,
in all our
dropping
lives.
gems too.
He be in
He be
all
he
our
getting
had
mad
lives.
information.
He do.
he had
As a
my
matter of fact,
motherfucking. Pablo be in all our lives. And last night I was watching the game,
I think that dude been
and I
following
had
me
it,
since last year.
bro. Pablo been following all of us for a minute.
Yeah,
He
he been around
always in
for a
our
minute.
lives in the comments. And last
Yeah.
night I was watching the game, and he had my motherfucking mind racing while I was watching this game, just talking about dreaming and stuff like that. So I told him that next time I see him, I like how he had my mind like racing. I said next time I see him in one of my lives, I was gonna
Let me show
promote him
y'all some.
up because
Hold
all
on,
he
let's
needs
see.
is 40 followers.
All you need is 40 followers. This my
All he needs is 30 now.
See, there we go. All he needs is 30. Look, we got 76 folks in here. All he needs is 30. If he don't have one by the end of Bass Got Books episode, 4, then are we really a family? Come on now. 76, 40. Come on now.
Come on now, we resonating high with our people. We connecting.
At that 80 now.
Who won the game? Oh, the Heat won. The Heat blew Boston was on the
I thought
plane on the
Boston.
ride home in the third quarter.
I thought Boston had tipped
Rigged.
it in the end.
It was rigged.
Mm.
Hey, Seven, we
Oh,
know.
of course it's rigged. That's what we was talking about last night. Like, even though we know it's rigged, we just use it as a little, getaway, like a little vacation.
Nah, man.
You don't do that.
Hey, I did show the script that they had, the whole thing, the whole playoff script. I showed it, and Dane Calloway showed it, and everybody was like, if the Lakers lose, then these boys went to a different script because one got exposed. And I was like, I'm starting to see it now. Like, yeah, they had to flip off to another script real quick because they had got exposed.
Yep. And once the Lakers got swept, me and my friend, we was like, well, Boston series going 7 because they can't lose out on that revenue. You see what I'm saying? And you best believe this finals is going 6 or 7. They need that money. But yeah,
It's
nobody
not
has
like they
anything else to
need it.
say. They want it. They want that money. Excuse me. Yeah, if nobody
Man,
got
I get what
anything
you
else to
mean, but
say.
I was talking with you, bro.
If nobody got anything else to say, we're gonna finish this Lands of Jupiter, and then we're gonna skip back to where we were. I just wanted to read this because Lois pointed out the color of the land. Let me show a quick picture. The color of the land.
what up, Rocky?
Peace, peace. I know you want to finish your lesson. Your first class. What you say? Your first.
Season 1, episode 1.
Oh, you holding a class for everybody because I've been rocking with you for a minute on this. So, is you
No,
hosting
girl,
a class for
listen.
everybody?
What you mean?
I mean,
What you
I
mean?
just feel like as a collective, they need to be on it. Like,
Shit, man. You know what? Let me tell you something. You know what? I used to be super friendly about that
I know.
until people tried to drag my name in the motherfucking mud and
But
shit
these
like
ain't
that
these
and things of that
people though.
nature.
This is a whole
Hold on, let me
different
finish,
type of
Rocky.
people.
Let me finish. You speaking about something you shouldn't even be. You already been in class. All you gotta do is show the fuck up.
Twan, I'm on mine. I'm
Not
just
only that,
saying,
you
it's a
even in the
lot more of
private
us.
group chat. You even in the private group chat on
I
Signal.
know. And I'm
But
just
And
I
still
got
don't
on
encouraging
show
Lord,
up.
everybody to
and I ain't got no public classes for free no more.
no, I
I'm
know
all
that.
right out of that.
I'm just saying. I'm just encouraging. It's worth it, y'all.
I ain't no class no year. Nah, maybe 5 months,
I say 6 because it was like this
maybe
time
six
last
months.
year. It was like August, October, before October last year.
No, it was actually September of last year when I started doing classes.
That's still before October.
Oh yeah, it is before. I'm tripping. Yeah.
It's about to be the same. It's already the end of May. so damn near here.
But see, you know what held us back though? A lot of us sent off shit to DC, and DC was shut down for a while, and we had shit just sitting there instead of sending
Yeah.
that shit to Utah. And that's when
Yeah.
we started
I
seeing.
just
That's
wanted
when we
to come
started
up here and
seeing
encourage people
backbreaking.
to get with Twine. Whoever y'all can, because I think it'll be a good thing for this group. And all the minds alike. It's enough people to do it. And that's all I came up here to say. I'll be excited when Twine get up there, but that's it.
All right, baby.
That's all. Good day, people.
Well, thanks for coming up. Thanks for coming up here, Rocky, on season 1, episode 4 of That
I
That Book.
appreciate it. It's about to be epic. I know it.
Hey, I be watching that ratchet ass TV on Zeus though.
but
Yes, sir. Let's get
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
we
get
should
it.
get off
yeah,
our
man, thanks for the likes, Brown Sugar, Sueño, David, Asian. Y'all just keep liking, sharing gifts, and liking up the page, man. Thank you all for it. Thank you all. Thank you all, 63, for joining me. I'm glitching. I'm glitching. Damn. Am I good for y'all or am I glitching?
you good on my end.
Put on my
Put a
end.
I just
put
threw
a
you a
fishing
hat,
rod with a
even though
fish
there
on it
wasn't
if
no
I'm good.
head to put it on.
It's very glitchy. You good on my end? Now you are. All right. Damn.
Well,
I
you
just
need
go
to
ahead
get a
and
better Wi-Fi
before
because you're not glitchy on my
they
end.
just go ahead and start reading but before TikTok do some shit.
All right.
Right.
Well, let's see. I left off with contact with humans happened on unknown Earths long ago. Exactly. Even had several conflicts with the custodians. They studied the human being for a while, since they have large laboratories with great scientific advances for the modification and manipulation of beings, which is like uh, like 4.5 feet.
Yeah,
Are known, yeah, yeah, like 4.5 feet or some shit. Are known for their particular eyes and a big head. They are carnivorous and feed mostly on animals that are born on the surface of their lands. Damn, you can't hear nothing. Can
They
y'all hear
got
me?
big heads. Like y'all cool big.
Yeah, and particular
Yeah, like
eyes.
Yaku.
You know who I think about when they said big heads, little in stature, and particular eyes? Big head. I think of an
Grays.
Asian. No, I think of an Asian.
Oh. Oh. Mm.
Think about it. Grays got high cheekbones. Their eyes are slanted to the side. Big heads. Who that describes?
so, so what if I told you Grays were just another version of us, but from a different timeline, but in this timeline?
I would believe you because I've done the research onto it. The grays aren't what people think they are.
They're not. They are. They are. They are literally us in the future, but they're in this timeline.
Yeah,
I think
That's
they
actually
said
hey,
one.
Twan,
fact.
you just blew my mind with that, G. They were talking about time travel,
yeah,
but you just
Polo.
said from a
I
different
think they said.
timeline. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I think they.
Logic blew
Yeah.
me.
I think they said the reason why they look like that because of some type of atom bomb and some nuclear stuff had happened on Earth back then, and we had to adapt, so our features and everything changed.
Hmm.
So aliens aren't nothing just humans; they just evolved a little bit.
That's why people need to get out this concept of the God of the Bible is the creator. Y'all don't understand, y'all. There's only two type of creator sources. There's creator beings and then there's creator of source, like consciousness source. Because it's all everything is contractual from a physical standpoint and from a galactic standpoint. Everything is contractual. Everything. And yes, you chose your fucking parents. And I digress. Go ahead.
Okay, guys, I gotta leave. I gotta go
Man,
do
that was
my
heat.
hair. But yeah, yo, stay blessed, panel. This is a great scholarly panel right here.
Are you
Peace.
dropping down,
Dave,
Dave?
where you going,
Yeah.
Dave?
No, I'm gonna send you my info. I'm gonna send. I gotta go do my hair. My hair is looking rugged right now. You see that? Oh, I
All
gotta
right,
go
then
take care
send
of
it to
that.
me and I'll mail it out to you. Oh, do me a favor. Cash at me $18. That's how much it's gonna cost me to mail it out. I meant to tell you that.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Peace.
All right, but I
Peace,
mean, you don't have
brother.
to send it to me now.
Oh,
I'll take care of it then. Just whenever you get a chance,
yeah, yeah.
just
When I
send it
send you
to me.
my info, you gotta send me your Cash App, and we'll
I'll
do
do
that
that.
that way.
All
All right.
right then.
All right, well, here goes the chapter that we left off on. The lands of Saturn. Uh, let me show the map again. Titan is Titan, and Geppetto is Spanish for Japheth. Uh, I'm a Spanish speaker. This book is in Spanish and translated into English, poorly translated into English. But yeah, here we go. The the Sa- the Sa- the Saturn, the motherfuckers from Saturn are beings of very tall stature. Some reach up to 14 meters in height. Their physic development, along with their imposing figures, makes them very strong beings. For that reason, and for their great technological advancement, they were never conquered by any parasitic race.
Damn. So you know what that remind me of when you said that? That remind me of this story that this military guy gave when he said the Anunnaki landed on the Air Force base and the ship was 3 miles long, right? It was 3 miles long and the ship landed. And when it landed, they said it was 700 melanated men, all ranged from the height of 7 feet to 9 feet tall, and they all stood around the ship. But he made a statement that what you said made me think of this. He said they stood around that ship holding their weapons and they had the look on their faces as if they've never lost a war. Like they had a whole different demeanor to themselves. He said they stood out there for like 3 hours and turned all the way back in unison and got back in the ship. Ship took up and went took off.
Mm,
Like they're all melanated. He was bugging out.
700 of them.
Yeah.
that's wild. But yeah, so
I got a
these lands. Oh my bad.
CIA file. I got a CIA file that talks about when they landed on the moon and they was tall and dark when they got up here.
So
That shit crazy.
so 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 so
You gonna whip it out today?
so the question is, which moon did they land on? Y'all know we got two moons,
Hmm.
and they move in unison. And they move in unison.
You gonna whip that
And
shit out today, Los?
Hollywood. Huh? It ain't in my new phone. That's one of them documents I gotta go re-download, but I can find it. It ain't nothing. But yeah, just like Twan said, there's two moons. One of them's fake and one of them's real. And Hollywood made a movie. You can't see it's dark because it's dark.
Yo, that's wild.
The dark side of the moon is synonymous to the second moon.
Ashanti said what document? She said she might have it, Los. So yeah, let me know. Let me know. That's one that I'm gonna have to like skip nap time and definitely make sure I have to catch. But yeah, if nobody got anything to say, we're gonna like finish this chapter and shit. The next one is Land of Orion, and then when we read that, I'm gonna read from this other book about what they have to say about the Orions. So yeah, Bass got books. To if you stick, if you stick around, we get into the other one, and then we'll get into the other one, and then we'll just keep relating it to this one, just to see. This is not meant to be taken seriously. This is all like mythology, and just for research purposes only. take it with a grain of salt, if you will. But we just reading, trying to take ease the mind off of all the the rough shit we have to deal with here on TikTok, where we always constantly arguing and shit like that. Now we done been arguing with all these these enemies and shit. Now we arguing with ourselves, but we don't do that. We are gigantic and attract attention because their big rings were not visited until relatively recently. When the Anunnaki visited them for the first time, they came to a quick agreement because they saw these lands and the native beings as very hard and difficult to colonize. The Anunnaki were coming from hard times of many wars in several places, especially in the known lands, and they did not want to, or rather could not, have another big war because they knew they did not have much of a chance against the motherfuckers from Saturn, because that word gonna tongue tie me. So we're just gonna keep saying motherfuckers from Saturn. For that reason, they prefer to have friendly relationship with their leaders. The funny thing is that when they tried to find the leaders, they realized that it did not work that way there. The hierarchy pyramid of which they were so used to did not exist. There were no leaders or anyone representing their race. They simply all did it as a whole. There were no leaders or anyone representing their race. They simply did it as a whole. The funny thing is that when they tried to find leaders, they realized that it did not work that way out there. The hierarchy pyramid of which they were used to did not exist. There were no leaders or anyone representing their race. They all simply did it as a whole. The great physic power, let's say psychic. The great psychic power united to carry out decisions that would satisfy everyone and benefit the entire race.
Can I
These
say something right
titans were
fast?
really united. Go ahead, man.
How can that's crazy. You just blew my mind when you said that they didn't have a leader. They did it as a whole, and they communicated with their mind. When you can do shit with your mind like that, you don't need no leader, because it's pure thought. But
Hey,
go ahead.
Twan,
I
it made
digress.
me
I
think of
see
that
what
too,
Bass
though, as
was
a
doing
collective.
there. I see what Bass was doing the way he was reading it, hoping people could catch on. Because I mean, that's literally us. We don't have no leader,
Yes,
and we are psychic folks. We talk amongst each other, and we don't need a leader either. If we can just get on the same accord, shit'll get to moving. The problem is the ego amongst us. Once we kill the ego and we just all just move, man, shit, man, things will fall into play.
every
Hey,
black
Los.
person need to do DMT to kill the ego.
Hey, Los.
I
I'm
fuck
just
with you, Antoine. It's scary, like the thought of DMT and all the negative shit. But if you go into it with a positive like outlook, you would have a glorious, most amazing time.
Facts.
Arms up, man. Lift your arms.
But yeah, Los, I'm glad you picked that up there because I've been saying it since forever, bro. Like, there's no you notice every time like we all on a panel and there's like an extra space and it's that random ass PA or NA and like or even if it's somebody friendly, you know what I'm saying? You notice how as soon as they get in there, all of us pull our swords out and we like question them to death and shit like that. Like we test them. You see what I'm saying? That's how these motherfuckers was.
Yeah.
As soon as somebody come in there, everybody pulled their swords out. You see what I'm saying? Wasn't no, hey, this person do this, this person. No, 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 no. It's not like that. Everybody's word. I gotta read this again,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't mind.
Go ahead,
The
do your
funny
thing.
thing is that when they tried to find leaders, they realized that it did not work that way. Actually, fuck that. Fuck that. When the Anunnaki visited them for the first time, they came to a quick agreement because they saw these lands and the native beings as very hard and difficult to colonize. The funny thing is that when they tried to find the leaders, they realized that it did not work that way there. The hierarchy pyramid of which they were used to did not exist. There were no leaders or no one representing their race. They simply all did it as a whole. Their great psychic powers united to carry out decisions that would satisfy everyone and benefit the entire race. These titans, these titans were really united.
Yep. And just to finish and add on with that, man, just all the books I've been read, all the history that I've read in all the books, man. One thing I will say is that leaders don't work with us. We like that shit don't work with us because we all are leaders. We all carry the energy. We all carry the spirit, and we don't like being told what to do. But we will unite and move as one and build off an ideal. And I noticed that about us. And then when I look at how the ancestors did it, when they created Black Wall Street, it wasn't no leaders. It was a group of a village coming together, doing what they were supposed to do. And shit works better like that. This is why I don't like that whole we was a matriarch or we was a patriarch. I don't like none of that because don't none of that work. We fail when we had all that shit. But when we didn't fall and we was winning is when we was all on the same accord. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get them people their stuff back and pick up
That's
our
right,
Regular
stuff
though.
again.
That's right.
facts.
Everyone, we got a guest, Constance. Welcome to Bass Got Books, Season 1, Episode 4. You have the floor, ma'am.
Constance.
Okay. Hi, everyone.
Man.
Peace.
I'm looking and just gonna see what we're talking about today, and I'm excited to learn. So I'm not clinging to my own understanding on anything. So, but I cling to the Most High understanding. So I really appreciate you letting me in.
No problem. We just reading about, what can be considered, well, this is something that no one can prove fact, but no one can prove false. So this is just speculation, pretty much. This isn't to be using as educational purposes. This is just, to get, get off the usual, bull crap that, social media has to offer. This is just for, hee hee ha ha, or just to make the average mind expand a little bit. But yeah, this is a series of 3 books, and we're just, getting in reading, barbershop talk pretty much.
All right. I've been in a barbershop before. So yeah.
All right. Yeah, but if you don't mind, everyone mute up, and I just continue to read.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Because I'm probably gonna have to like get the groceries here in a second. So it did not work out that way. The hierarchy pyramid of which they were so used to did not exist. There were no leaders or anyone representing their race. They simply all did it as a whole. Their great psychic power united to carry out decisions that would satisfy everyone and benefit the entire race. These titans were really united. These titans were really united. The exploration ships that they possessed were extremely advanced for the time, and it is said that they taught the Anunnaki a lot about the Great Dome as they were able to visit on several occasions. They flatly refused to help them penetrate the celestial lands as they considered it sacred, like many other races. These beings are frugivores or frugivores. They usually have a bluish color in almost all their body and white tones in their abdomen. These titans visited the known lands on several occasions during different resets, carrying thousands of stories that are told today, intermingled with mythology by custodial manipulation. Some have been immortalized in the known lands. They can be found on large stones, mountains, or trees, as some are suffered from custodial technology long ago. Where the fuck is David? Where the fuck is David? They talking about the Fashe.
Man, you know Danny Phantom. Going Ghost.
Where the fuck is David? David, come to the front, bro.
They
Bro,
got
the
his
What
hair
thing
in
in
the
that
the
caught
corner.
world?
me is that the thing that caught me was the Titans taught the Anunnaki. And people think the Anunnaki are the superior beings, but If somebody taught you, then that's you can't be. So who is the Anunnaki's gods and teachers? That's crazy.
bro.
Could
And it's like you can clearly see like a woman laying down, like Moana, like how Moana was like a woman laying down, but she was a mountain.
And there's plenty of pictures that's going around like where people are like elephants that were like, like rock-fied, or like, big ass giants that were rock-fied, but they're mountains now. Y'all ever seen that before?
Hey, Bass, that's right. David, remember David was talking about that, the Fashay, man.
the snake
So,
and
Petrified.
everything.
so,
What's good, y'all? Got you
so,
guys
so
coffee?
when you get to talking about the Titans teaching the Anunnaki, I think a better question is, how far back we talking then?
Well, they said on some of these lands, people can live up to 160, 180 years old, no problem.
Well, one Anunnaki lives up to one shard. One shard is
Yeah,
3,600 years, right? So
David,
that's our Earth years.
Yeah, what's
So,
good?
David, the fucking Fache came to play, so I had to call you to the
but go
class,
ahead.
man.
But go ahead, though.
My
Yeah,
bad,
Go ahead.
my
Go
bad,
ahead.
my
Antoine.
Talk
bad.
about
Antoine
the
is the
Fashay.
guy, man. He knows about it. You know about it, Antoine. You're the expert now, man.
Bullshit. No, I'm not. You want to go to that Fashay? You put me on to
You
that.
said you
I
said
just
you could
dug
make
deeper.
it.
I mean, I
All
probably
right,
could make it. I probably could. Knowing what I know and what it
Right,
is, I'm like, oh shit, I probably can make that.
right. All right. So it's a
I'm
electromagnetic
scared of
resonance
me,
weapon.
not that, bro. Cause I don't. I'm scared of me.
look, listen, David. It says these
Yeah.
titans visited the known lands on several occasions during different resets, carrying thousands of stories that are told today, intermingled with mythology by custodial manipulation. Some have been immortalized in the known lands. They can be found on large stones, mountains, or trees, as some suffered from custodial technology long ago. Come on, now the first thing you think about is the fucking Fache.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
For sure, they had the Fache. I mean, this weapon was capable of changing organic material into stone.
Right.
Yep. What lands are they from? Yeah, from the lands of Saturn. The motherfuckers from the land of Saturn.
Yeah.
Titan.
Yo, I suspected as such because, the Mayan civilization is much older than everybody thinks, and the Mayan was the first people that possessed it. Then it got passed over to the Etruscans. Then it got passed over to the Romans. And then it got passed over to the French. You know what I'm saying? So it's just wild
And,
what's happening with it. So whoever
and
possessed
listen
this
to
weapon
this.
possesses the power.
And listen to this, David. The first description of them, it said the motherfuckers from Saturn are beings of very tall structure. Some reach up to 14 meters. So the reason why the motherfuckers are so big, like the weapons, their psychic development along with their imposing figures makes them very strong beings. For that reason and for their great technological advancement, they were never conquered by any parasitic race. Come on now, these motherfuckers had the Fache.
Right. So what do they say about Rome? Right? That they were ruling for 1,000 years. No one ever conquered them. Right. The same thing with the Moors. Right. So you got to check
Same
this
thing
weapon
with
out.
yours.
This weapon, whoever possesses this weapon, right? The French. The French.
He did business with the Moors.
Thank you, Twan.
He wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't. He wasn't. He wasn't by no means influenced by them. He was forced to do business by the Moors.
Folks, if you're not already, click on every single one of my friends and one of my brothers on this panel, and give them a follow, give them a share, give them a like. Go watch their videos. Y'all not gonna find this dynamic uh how would you say that, this dynamic duos
Crew.
this dynamic crew anywhere else but here on Bascot Books, your daily morning book session readings.
And I just want to add in, I just want to add in too that the Mayas and the Maya Nagas, the reason why they're so close to the Titans is because they are the children of the Titans. because you got to remember the story of the Titans giving kids and Mother Gaia and all of those folks. So it went from they gave it to us from an inheritance, and then folks war, conquer, shit gets
Correct.
stolen, all that type of
Correct.
stuff.
And let me tell you, shout out to Thoth because Thoth was the one that handed me the fast shape from the Mayans, so I was able to put the puzzle together through that. So Thoth was the first guy that told me about that.
And then, just a sneak peek of the live a little later on today. Medusa is the oldest Naga out of all the Nagas. So, and she turned shit to stone. So, yeah, I put them two together too.
Mm-hmm.
Make
And
sure
she
make
had
sure y'all go
dreadlocks.
hold on. Make sure you go follow all 4, 5, 6 pages that Yation Loves has, because he rotates between where he goes live. So make sure you following all profiles. Make sure you go to all these all the panels profiles, and make sure you follow all the profiles so you don't skip a beat. Because I will be there, Los. But yeah,
I'm
David, I
gonna be
just
there,
wanted to call
Los.
you up here because I was fucking mind blown, and the first thing I could think of was the fucking Fachet. That's the first thing I could think of
Yeah, I
when they
feel you.
said they can be found on large like they have been immortalized on the known lands, and they can be found on large stones, mountains, or trees, as some suffered from custodial technology long ago. I said, ain't no other thing but being petrified by that damn fat shade that David Kitsaf been talking about. But I appreciate you, coming to the front of the class while you're getting your hair done, my brother. I appreciate that.
Hey, no problem. All right, so I gotta get going. If you need me again, just holler.
Appreciate it, David. But yeah, I'm gonna just finish this last little sentence. Along with the Anakim, or the Anakim, these beings are feared by the custodian and the Anunnaki, as they had considered them a real danger in their planet in their plans to conquer the celestial lands. So the people with no leader, who everyone has a word, and who everyone gets satisfied, you know what I'm saying, are feared by the motherfuckers that colonize everybody. Come on now. Come on. What's that's going to say? There's no beef. There's no feelings involved. It's every, like it says, decisions that will satisfy everyone and benefit the entire race. These titans, and we all done heard stories about titans, were really united. Uh, when they tried to find leaders, they realized it did not work that way there. The hierarchy pyramid of which they were used to did not exist. There were no leaders or anyone representing the race. They simply all did it as a whole. The great psychic powers united to carry out decisions that would satisfy everyone and benefit the entire race. These titans were really united. Come on now. And then reading all that and say, along with the Anakim, these beings are feared by the custodians and the Anunnaki, as they consider them a real danger in their plans to conquer the celestial lands. Come on now. Come on now.
Fuck, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. The Titans is our ancestors. This is our story, y'all. If y'all haven't put it together, because you got to
Hey,
connect the dots. Satan comes from Saturn, but he's also equivalent to the serpent. The serpent is the Naga. A Naga is part of the Titans, man, and it goes back to Mother Gaia, man. Connect the dots.
hey, you right, Los. I was just
they
thinking that.
say they say we come from a different planet, but we know that outer space, but outside of the rings and shit. Like, you know,
Outer
I'm just
space.
saying.
Y'all not gonna get this nowhere else. Hey, I'm before we get into this book, uh, I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read this from a separate book. But come back up here, Seven. All right, I'm gonna read this. It says, Some people believe that the stories of the Orions and their battles against dark forces and intergalactic powers were a major inspiration for Star Wars movies. In any case, these stories bear a striking resemblance to hit films, and George Lucas may have drawn heavily on these ideas for his own work. The Orion civilization, located in the Orion star system, according to contacts, is said to be one of the few civilizations that have developed advanced technology. In this case, the Orion Empire, as it was later called, faced a resistance movement known as the Black Lead, which wanted to break free from the confines of the Empire's rule. The Empire apparently used psychic arts to achieve its goals, which it is eerily similar to the Sith in the Lucas films. Eventually, this empire was defeated with the help of a spiritual avatar who spiritually awakened the Orion people and brought about a collapse of an empire of what the empire was trying to do, it is said. Some contacts report that the reptilians are still trying to gain control of the Orion star system. That's from a different book. But let's see what this book has to say about the people from Orion. Is it still messing up?
Good on my end, but you can tell they trying to.
Hey, I'm
Hey,
telling you, Los. Whenever you say them, whenever you say the, I'm gonna say it backwards. The IAC files, them motherfuckers always fuck with you, bro. I'm telling you. Yesterday, your live was every 12 seconds that motherfucker was glitching, bro.
Yeah, like they literally made me get off a laugh. I ended it and just said fuck it that day. Like I was like, man, I ain't about to play with you. But we gonna see how it go today though.
You know, I'll
I
be there.
like how
Yeah,
you say it backwards. I like how you do that. I like how you do that.
yeah. I try to, yeah. Well, I'll be saying something. So,
I'm gonna have to take that. I'm gonna have to use that.
it's free. But yeah, chapter 14, Lands of the Orons. Let me zoom in real quick. First thing I notice is all. First thing I notice is the outside is lush, the inside is ass. That's the first thing I noticed. Yeah, more land. Yeah, Vargas. It sure does. Extraterrestrial means tierra adicional in Spanish, which means additional land or more land. Correct. Yo, you see that Spanish? God, I made that R roll. I'm proud of myself on that one. But it says these lands are dominated. Here we go, talking about the Grays. Who just said something about the Grays not too long ago, about 5 minutes ago?
Me,
Antoine.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I probably got about 15 minutes. Then I might have to take the groceries out the car and
Oh, for
whatnot. But what's up,
the
Seven?
fact that the fact that the Greys are from the future,
You said
yeah,
what?
that's what that's.
the fact that the Greys are from the future,
We about to find out what they say about them.
I thought that was already known.
Now I told you I like I've always been interested in this. I never really took the time out because I've always been focused on like history and shit like that. So like now I'm starting to expand the horizon and learning and stuff like that.
You came over to the dark side. Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah, yeah. I've always been interested in it. I mean, I always like since I was like a kid, I always believed in a flat Earth and the possibility of it being other shit out here. You see what I'm saying? So when I seen these books and I seen like people talking about it, I said, yeah, I gotta get these. But I'm gonna try to continue to read, so because I'm gonna have to end it here short. But yeah, here we go. If anybody don't have anything else to say, who playing 2K?
How you know I am? You can hear that?
I got great man. I can hear everything.
I'm playing the Jordan Challenge.
I heard they say like Grant Hill or some shit like that. Grant somebody.
Yeah, I'm playing the Jordan Challenge. I ain't never
or
played it
Horace
on yet.
Grant.
I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But these layers are dominated by beings known as the
And it's
Greys,
down low.
generally small of stature between 1.3 and 1.4 meters high. So like 4.5 feet, maybe less than 4.5 feet. They are beings of great psychic and scientific development. The laboratories are extremely advanced and undoubtedly the best they the best that can be found within this great dome. They have been experimenting with many races. They have their they have in their possession knowledge about all of them. Existing here and the custodian to try to achieve penetration into the celestial lands. But as everything tried was a failure, many of these beings were busy analyzing the human being in depth, carrying out abductions and other genetic races. Sounds like what's that shit? Roswell. There are beings that lack empathy and are generally hostile towards humans. Only on a few occasions have they shown compassion, but cases of abductees who have had really bad experiences abound. They have been abducting and experimenting with human beings for a long time. In fact, in the time before the last reset and other resets as well, they were already experimenting with us. The curious thing was when they tried to do it during the time of the Great Advanced Tartary, where free energy was controlled and a very superior technology for that time, the ships of the Greys were destroyed almost by thousands of every day. Oh, what the fuck? They have been abducted and experimented with human beings for a long time. In fact, in the time before the last reset and other resets as well, they were already experimenting with us. The curious thing that was when they tried to do it during the time of the Great Advanced Tartary, where free energy was controlled and a very superior technology for that time, the ships of the Greys were destroyed almost by thousands every day. We could call them brothers of the beings of Zeta Reticuli, since their races intermingled and today they coexist together. In the time before the Great War, these beings were in control of the known lands for a short period of time, as the custodians and Anunnaki leaders had had major uprising problems in another circle environment. This was taken advantage of by the giants and humans to carry out the largest uprising in history. The Greys were defeated without being able to do anything but go in search of the custodians. These beings were expelled from the known lands by the giants. This they would never forgive them. And although they were later meetings with the giant leaders, it is well known that they detest them and that the feeling is mutual. The greatest leader of the Grey beings died in the known lands. That generated that generated the hatred they had for humanity was raised even more. Was raised even more. Yeah. Excuse me. It says the Greys colonized independent lands, but never came to dominate any other circle environment on their own. The beings of Zeta Reticuli were colonized by the Anunnaki and used a great expedition towards the exploration of other lands. And on the other hand, the Greys of Orion followed a similar path, but on the custodial side. With the great difference that the Orion Greys really revealed themselves when the human uprising existed, the death of their great leader caused a deep hatred towards the custodians for the task of taking care of other people's lands. Several battles existed between them, which further facilitated the power of the great Tartarians in the known land. What the fuck? Excuse my language, but this is mind blowing.
It is.
It says, although it was never managed to have them as allies since they hate humans, the truth is that there is an exchange of technology between gray leaders and humans, but they fell into the hands of the elite and were used against for the destruction of the race itself. Gray beings can also be found in the Mars lands, which is a large experimental land where both the custodians and the Anunnaki jointly control. The human colony there clashed several times against the Greys, but were defeated in all those battles. They use cloning they use cloning to subsist as a race and are very robotic in their functions. They are devoid of any kind of emotion or empathy. They came very close to being totally exterminated in the past. Sounds like the level sounds like the path that we was on, huh?
Hey, G, that
No,
is our story.
no,
Right,
the
that's
fuck it
what
ain't. No, it ain't. But that's the
You
Blood
didn't.
Moon people all day long.
Oh,
Because I keep that. That's Bill Gates to them. Because you cannot be a human if you're trying to destroy humanity. This is them right here.
no, no. What I mean is, it sounds like that's what's going on here, G. Like, exactly. I'm agreeing
Oh
with you.
yeah. The Greys just they came here doing the same shit. That's it. Cloning, robotics. They ain't no
hey,
empathy, no nothing.
and what's crazy is whoever is fucking with us, they taking everything that's ever happened and they're using it on us. That's why all these stories sound like us. Every single one every chapter we've read, it there's a part that sounds just like us. You see what I'm saying?
That's because we've been warring with these folks for a long time, and they always following us. You notice I always say that these people always following us, no matter where we go. But man, dog.
Hey, Los, you're right, and they be right up on you too.
They make sure they stay close to you. You remember when I always say, like, look, man, if y'all don't like us so much, why y'all get mad when we say we want to separate? You know, like all the racists be like, no, why you want to do segregation? But if you don't like us, why do you want to have us so close around you? You know what I'm saying? Like that's weird. But they always be up on our ass though.
Hey, you
That
ain't
one,
lying.
Yeah, on the screen right now. That's where we're gonna leave off right here. Y'all notice this word AEIOU interchangeable, but you see Pallades star system. You see the names Atlas, Merope, Astaroth, Alcyone, Electra, and I can't see that little ass shit. Yeah, I can't see that little ass shit. But yeah, I want to thank, yeah, I want to thank everybody for joining me on season 1, episode 4 of Bass Got Books. Oh Lord, I'm weak as fuck. I don't know why I make myself laugh, but yeah, I enjoyed it. Uh, we've been reading out of for anybody that's new or anything. We reading got the series of 3. Uh, and on the bottom in red, nos confunden in Spanish, that means, they confused us. So, you know, you can take it with a grain of salt. You could be here, you could leave. I don't care if it's one person in here, I'm still gonna read. Honestly. Libra Gang Leo no. Libra Gang Leo no. He was on my first live. And it had one person and he was there, and it had one person for like 10, 15 minutes, and I kept reading because he was the only one there, and then that
I was
shit
there
grew to
too,
like
G.
70 people. Yeah, that shit grew. But yeah, uh this is where we're gonna pick up. No, I can't keep going. Shit, I gotta take the groceries up the car. I gotta get
Peace,
started. Hey,
brother.
I'm in boxes. I ain't got no shirt, no pants, no socks. I'm in boxes. I ain't did shit today. But yeah, this is season one episode of Bass Got Books. I want to say thank you to the guests, to the powerful panel I had up on here, to people in the chat. I want to thank you. Any last words for the panel?
I just want to say I appreciate you. Powerful Live as always. Look forward to the next one. Bascot Books, check them out. And Los, I'm looking forward to your next live, brother. I'll be there.
Appreciate that. My only last words is a dope live bass. Keep going, keep pushing, and keep doing your thing. And everybody else, just always do your research and question everything.
I appreciate it, man. Like when the heavy hitters, tell me shit like that, that shit like make me keep going. But yeah, Los, when you going live, man? So everybody will know. We got 70 people in here, and I'm always there. So when you going live?
I'm going live right now because I gotta be at work at 4. So we about to try and do this in like an hour or two.
All
Try to
right,
get through
y'all.
class for at least about to be like an hour or two. So,
You gonna be on that page right there, 3.0?
yeah.
Y'all go follow Asian Loves 3.0. Make sure y'all look in the bio. Check out all other, 3, 4, 5 pages he got. He's heavily shadow banned. And, they do that to people that's spitting the truth. So y'all go check him out. That's one of, I consider him a friend that I met off of here. Highly knowledgeable, brother. And always got some gems for you. He, like, I just go check him out for yourself. Come join us, on the next live. He's about to go live, what, 10 minutes, less than that. Make sure you stick around, roll up, go use the bathroom, get something to drink. And, you join me and join Los for a powerful live he's about to have. I'm telling you, it always happens. Sueño, thank you for coming to my live, man. I always feel comfortable when you come up here and shit like that because, like, you don't never go live. I don't never go live. So, I feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But yeah, everybody, this is season one, episode 4 of Bass Got Books. Peace.
Peace.